morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am out at the Johnny Appleseed Park in celebration of the upcoming Johnny Appleseed Festival. This is their 50th year, so it's so exciting to have a two-day event that's taking place on September 20th and 21st. That's perfect for the entire family to come out and taste some delicious apple food and also look at the different activities and entertainment in addition to the beard contest that's taking place. So today I'm going to talk to the director and one of the judges to find out everything you can do and so much more. And then a little later, we are visiting Prairie Landing to see all about the activities that they offer for their residents that are 55 and up. Are you ready? Let's get started. Joining me now is Becky Butler, who is the director of the Johnny Appleseed Festival and Food Chair. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so we are doing something different this year as you all are entering into the 50th anniversary, which is so exciting. We are actually on location at the gravesite of Johnny Appleseed, and this is actually where the festival will take place also, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Through this whole park out here, and we have right around 200 to 250 vendors of all sorts out here. And, you know, it's a blast to watch them come in and set up, and the people start showing up really early on Saturday and Sunday. And the sad thing is after a while, some of our vendors age out. You know, it gets to be a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I've got one of my favorites from the crafts that's going to age out this year. And that's the Old Fort Soap guys. It's Gary and Hagen, and it breaks my heart because their products are so good, but I understand that they're gonna take a rest from this.
Yes.
Because it is a lot of hard work. It's just amazing the number of people that come through here. It's right around 250,000 people that will come in those 2 days.
That's incredible. So this is a two-day event, and this is a festival that people look forward to, but it really starts with the history of John Chapman. And so will you talk about just his contributions to this city? And we see here that he died in 1845, so you all are really historically setting the tone for what he did for Fort Wayne.
Yes, he started working his way this direction from Leominster, Massachusetts, and as he came along, he would plant orchards to help farmers that were moving west to start out. And apple trees are a sign of permanency, so that means they're going to stay. If they're a farmer, they're going to stay with that. And then he would help them plant more if they wanted to, or he would just sell them the seeds and let them plant. But he's got some out in Milan Township and some along the Maumee River, and it's kind of a funny story that his apples, Johnny Appleseed's apples, were really not for eating off the tree. They were called spitters. Okay. So people would bite into them and then they'd spit them out. But they were great for baking. They made wonderful baked pies, but just not eating them off the tree.
Yes, because we're underneath this beautiful apple tree, and I was like, oh, do people just eat them? And you're like, no, don't want to eat them. But that's the fun thing about this festival and where Johnny Appleseed Festival name really came from, and people will be able to come out and try all types of apple products, right?
Correct.
Yes.
And we are having an apple pie baking contest on Saturday, and so you have to bring your pie. You can look on our website and get the rules, but you bring the pie out, and we have judges that are going to taste the pies, and then they'll pick the top 3 pies from that. And we used to do apple pie contest every year. It did get to be a little bit large, so we wound up not doing it for the last few years, but we're looking forward to it because of our 50th celebration.
Yes. Okay, so anyone can enter. You say just follow the directions, but talk to me about some of the unique apple options that you see from different vendors out here.
You will see all sorts of things. When it comes to food, we have so many different varieties of food, and a lot of my food vendors, this is the only fundraising thing that they do all year is this one festival. And they just come out with some we've got all sorts of chicken and dumplings and apple dumplings and fried apples with cinnamon on them.
Okay.
And I mean, it's just amazing some of the things they come up with. We have one vendor that his son came up with apple glazed chicken wings. And those are pretty good.
That sounds delicious.
So, yeah.
I'm now joined by Bryan Conrad, who is the owner of Postmodern Barbershop. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Great. Thank you for having me.
Well, it's so great to talk with you because if you haven't noticed yet, Bryan's beard is pretty amazing. And this is all a part of something exciting that's going to take place at the 50th annual Johnny Appleseed Festival, which is the beard contest. So tell me all about it.
Well, this will be the first time we're trying to do a beard competition here at Johnny Appleseed. And time is dependent at the moment, but we'll hope to see a lot of beards out there and get some good ranking and judging and give out some good prizes.
Okay, so what does it take to qualify for this beard contest? What do people need to do to prep for it?
Well, there'll be two different categories of competition. The first is going to be the nicest beard. Okay. So we'll be pulling 5 people from the crowd with the nicest of beards, and we'll let the crowd choose who they feel is the best.
Okay.
But what we're looking for is the thickness, niceness, the shine to it, and most well-kept beard. The second category we aim to have is the town bum beard, where it's kind of like the A for effort beard. We'll pull out people that we kind of think are trying to get there, but not quite there. And we're going to bring them up on stage and let the crowd decide who has the best town bum beard. Okay,
so you're saying you're pulling them from the crowd. So is this something people walk up and say, hey, I want to be a part of this competition?
They're more than welcome to. Yeah.
Okay, so they can kind of prep and style it. And so thinking about this era of like the 1800s, right? Which is this Johnny Appleseed era. What is different about beards then than now?
Well, back in the day, they didn't focus more on the stylistic lines and everything like that.
Okay.
We've taken it to a whole new extreme over the last 10 to 15 years about what a good quality beard is, and we're actually using it as more style than as the traditional form of what a beard is for, and that's actually for protection of the face and keeping skin nice throughout the elements.
Interesting. Okay, so back then it was more so for protection, but now you're saying it's more of a stylish trend. People kind of groom it to kind of look a certain way. And so since you were a judge at this competition, let's talk about something that you will be looking for in particular that will really impress you with beards.
I'm looking for the most natural.
Okay.
I want something that fits more of their time period, something that stands out in fullness, that is still well kept, but that's going to fit Johnny Appleseed's time era a little more.
Oh, okay. And so final question for you, as a barber, when you look at some of the items that you use now compared to items that were used back then, what are similarities or what has really evolved?
Some of the stuff that has evolved is the razor blade. Traditionally, the straight razor is the tool of choice for barbers. It takes a lot of work, time, and effort to keep a really nice razor's edge on this. So over time, they've adapted this into a technology where the blade is replaceable. So in between clients, we switch out the blade in between.
Oh, wow.
So that's one of the things. Brushes, they're pretty much the same. A good quality badger hair brush is what you're looking for. And they've stood the test of time. Nothing's going to give you a better shave and a better lather than a badger hair brush. And a bowl is just a bowl.
Very cool. Yeah. Well, I love it. And you say the key to a shiny beard is moisturizing.
Yes, keep it conditioned.
All right, thanks for chatting with me.
Yep, thank you for having me.
So let's talk about the activities that will be available. Well, first, we have to acknowledge we are in period pieces right now. Do people need to come dressed like this?
No, this is for our vendors.
Okay.
Our vendors are to be dressed in period-specific clothing. We do have all of the board assistants from the Johnny Appleseed Board of Directors wear red polo shirts. So if you have a question about where something is, find one of them in the red polo shirts and they can help you out.
Okay, perfect.
And
then what type of activities will be taking place?
well, we're going to have, the fourth graders are going to do a ciphering contest and a spelling bee.
Okay.
And we have a lot of activities down in the children's area. We have Indiana Wild brings some animals so that the kids can see and touch and that kind of thing. And then you know, there's things, just we've got entertainment going on so many stages.
Okay.
And the cloggers are a big draw. A lot of people love to watch the cloggers.
Love that.
But we've got a lot of, there's not, if you walk away from here bored, you aren't looking at it.
Right. Okay, perfect. And so is this a free event for the community? Do people need to purchase tickets?
No, it's free. You walk in here, and we do have ATM machines around if you need to get some more cash, because the kids are asking for a lot of stuff. But we have all sorts of entertainment going on, food going on, crafts going on. So and some of the vendors do not take debit or credit cards because they're not for profits and they don't want to mess with that. So having the cash, we decided to come up with the ATM idea a few years ago, and that's worked out very well for us.
All right, perfect. Well, happy 50th.
Thank you.
To you all, and best of luck at the festival.
Thank you.
And if you would like more information about the Johnny Appleseed Festival, we'll have their website listed below. You can check out some of the vendors, activities that will be taking place, and join them for this 2-day fun event. And I'll see you after the break.